It's live by Eddie Kane Jr.'s channel.
Let me see. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Why that sound familiar? Get over here.
Eddie Kane Jr. I'm letting you know right motherfucking now. Do not record my live and go put it on no YouTube channel. No, I'm not playing.
And when you first came out and everything, a lot of people was unaware of the fact that this was your mother overall. And then you did interviews speaking on her. And a lot of people got a chance to understand not just who she is from you, but also who you is. And overall, for years, she's been talked about throughout the internet, and it's been a lot that you had to deal with emotionally. But then there's Taya. You got locked up. You did your time, and salute for you for not snitching and all the other shit. But the important stuff, you did your time. It was what it was. But overall, like Blasian, you did interviews too. She spoke on how she was feeling throughout this shit emotionally and everything, and you did too. But she had to deal with a lot of emotional suffering. You, on the other hand, from the internet's perspective, you got a lot of cool points of notoriety from this shit.
Shit, cool points out. I've been shot. My best friend did. A couple of my little brothers did. Like, ain't no cool points with it. It might look like cool. If I make this shit probably look easy. This shit for real. And
guess what? Only the mature adults can understand that. Yeah. Nowadays, on the internet, we have more youth than anything. So it's not adults that's watching you, it's the youth. And whatever the youth say, the parents will listen. That's why
we here. Because I know the youth watching, that's why we here.
Exactly. And
because I look.
And they the ones who gave you the cool points.
I can only imagine. That's because they don't understand. They don't understand. Like, that shit cool right now, but you ain't been in jail facing 50 years or got 50 years or... And that's why a lot of they be telling off perks because they really ain't like that. You see what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get down on nobody and nothing like that, but I've been doing this for a long time, so I seen it. You see what I'm saying? Like, people lost real people. You feel me? So this shit ain't nothing cool about this. If I could pick peace between the motherfuckers, I'ma pick in the door. Like, yeah, we ain't gotta, but I'm not no hoe either though.
For sure.
But it ain't always about that though. It ain't always about sticking your chest out. It's about, sometimes coming up with a resolution.
And that's why I respect it about you, because when you came home, even though you talked about this and everything, you still made it very clear this not the time that I'm on. Yeah. And you made it very clear. Don't worry. That shit will get in the microwave. But you made it very clear that even as you spoke on this shit, you never tried bragging about it. You never tried making it seem like it was cool. And you kept saying, for the shorties out there, this ain't nothing I'm trying to push on you. But overall, though, at the end of the day, you still came home. You still did what you did. You still made music. You made hits. But y'all stories intertwined like a motherfucker.
Right.
And it's not an easy thing to talk about, or it's not even an easy thing to think about. But like you just said, but after all that you just said, what I'm gonna ask you is, for the sake of not like you just say you respect her.
Yeah.
Who knows how long she had to deal with this behind closed doors before we even got to the internet.
100%.
And who knows how long her family had to deal with this shit too. Because it's not just her.
Right.
Everybody have a family, everybody have parts to play, just like you. But overall, they had to deal with emotional suffering. You got cool points from the internet from you because they misunderstood. But now we try and push something different. So overall, for the sake of positivity.
I don't see, let me cut you off. I don't see this cool points. You keep saying I don't see this cool
I'm saying that's what the youth's giving it to you folks.
Okay.
Like, you getting rich off this shit. Okay, that's where the cool point is. They see you made it, you came from them, and you got rich off this shit. Right. They want to get rich too, but they doing this shit in the wrong way.
Right.
You trying to do this shit in the right way, and that's what you're trying to inspire and influence.
Right.
So overall, though, for the sake of influencing the right thing, would you mind apologizing just for the sole fact that you never meant to cause no offense towards her?
So this what I'm gonna do, right?
Go ahead.
Because no, because I apologize. So that's like, I don't know what you said apologize for, but what I do want to say, I do, like, from the role we play, I do apologize to her and all her siblings, because like, we were shorties. You gotta remember, we were shorties, and I'm not knowing like, oh well, if I say this right now, this might spark a war with these people, and people might die. Now my homie mama grieving because her son dead, and then you get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I do apologize for all that. I apologize for all that.
And that's what I was at. That's what I'm trying to get to. You know?
Yeah, I apologize for all, like, I just wish we made better decisions to where it ain't how it is now. Because this another thing, like, bro, we from the low end. Like, a lot of people, like, but we weren't rapping back then. So a lot of people, they be talking about like the O Block thing and the 63rd thing, but like this our little altercation or the this was one of the ones, you feel me saying? But like, people don't know about it because, like, you know, you got the Chief Keefs rapping, then they saying fuck them, so they like, damn, who's these guys? So they just think, oh, it's O Block and 63rd. No, it's like this is one of them ones for real. Like, it ain't no, like, this is one of them ones like through the city. So like, once again, like, I don't know if she even know like this big. You know what I'm saying? Like, this real big for the city, and I hope other people could like.
Ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'm gonna sub back to you. Rit. Know what I'm talking about? Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here. So we see, y'all just saw the clip with Tay Savage and Blasian. And shout out to Chicago Wave for bringing them two together on that interview. Pretty dope interview. And I got to give a shout out to FYBJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Why, you might ask? Hey, although it's a lot of stuff I don't agree with FYBJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, like when he had this OTF saga. And he act like he was OTF, wrote it on his forehead, had the fake OTF chain, Dirt grandmama cooked him a plate, all that. Didn't care for that too much. But, always a but, he parlayed that into next thing you know, before Dirt got knocked, he on stage at the, you know what I'm saying, at the venue, you know what I'm talking about? At a Dirt show, FYBJ man on the stage. He started, you know what I'm saying, planting the seeds of that Pushin piece. Now, you could debate his motivations, was the bread, clout, whatever the case may be, or if it's genuine. He definitely is making a change in Iraq. I'll give that to him. And this is further evidence right here. Y'all know the history between Tay Savage and Blasian, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just heard how Tay addressed not necessarily the clout, you know what I'm saying? Because when he got out, he's, you know what I'm saying, he's older. So he's not trying to get, you know what I'm saying, be out there just dissing the dead, got the clout. He's out here, well, let me take that back. Because he still do drill rap. But he's not out here claiming Blasian's mom, you know what I'm saying, Princess. He's not out here just actively claiming that. Now, people around him, you know what I'm saying, they putting it on him. He might smile and laugh, but he's not blatantly out here just claiming her mom's, you know what I'm saying, body, you know what I'm talking about? So, but that's what the streets, now see, that's the thing, the streets talk. And it's definitely, it shows the growth in both of them, Blasian being younger and Tay being older. But like Tay said, Blasian came to that interview dolo. Like, she came there by herself, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming Tay did too. That takes a lot of trust on both parts because we all know the back door is real, you know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. Moms, you only get one mother, you know what I'm talking about? You just never know. Even if it's not Blasian, it could be somebody in Blasian family. And that's where I salute Tay, because he acknowledged that, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, like, he apologized not only to Blasian, but to her family. That's how it be. You just never know what person, you know what I'm saying, takes something the wrong way and they hold a grudge. And it's for life. It ain't no putting it out, you know what I'm talking about? So for both of them to come together, knowing this the day and age of the back door, and them just to have this interview, it's a sign of growth out here, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm definitely glad to hear this, you know what I'm saying? And it's just another thing, speaking of that back door and just the animosity and jealousy, you know what I'm saying? And that's where, like, Blasian and Tay both were talking about, you know what I'm saying? Tay was saying, like, if one of your mans on and got the spotlight, you supposed to be front row center, just fanning the flame, you know what I'm saying, making that fire grow. You trying to make sure your mans get to the top. Blasian, she was saying like on her side, like dudes be jealous and envious, not even over money, over music, you know what I'm saying? So that just lets you know it be the ones in your own circle, you know what I'm talking about? Them be the ones that get you. A lot of times, don't get me wrong, the ops and the, you know what I'm saying, your enemies get you too, but a lot of times it's the ones that broke bread with you, you know what I'm talking about? Them be the ones that get you, and that's what hurt, you know what I'm saying, the worst, because them the guys, and they jealous, envious, until the point where they want to take you up off this earth, you know what I'm saying? So, this moving forward, hey, I hope to see them do other things together. This was a good interview. This is my first time ever, hey, shout out to Chicago Wave platform. This is my first time ever even hearing about the dude, you know what I'm saying? But funny dude, I like the way he you know what I'm saying, he brought them together, sitting in between them, you know what I'm saying, asking the questions or whatnot. It was a good interview. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, if y'all hadn't seen the full interview, go check it out. It's definitely worth your time, you know what I'm saying? But I hope that this can just progress from not just talking on, you know what I'm saying, interviews to actually in the communities, you know what I'm saying? Where people actually do some sit downs of, you know what I'm saying, the leadership, you know what I'm saying? Not just people talking on interviews, but people actually sitting down in the community and, you know what I'm saying, passing it down to the YNs, you know what I'm talking about? We'll see what happens though, but this is a positive step forward. But yeah, Blasian, y'all know that's my little baby right there, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to her. Rest in peace to all the fallen, man. Tay Savage, y'all keep doing y'all thing. That's just how I see it, man. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. You ain't no renegade. Hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key Pushing Peace mission? Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Man, ain't no secret.
Wait a minute, I see something.
What?
You getting out of jail.
Say words, son.
You walking out, you
Say
a free as a
words,
bird.
son.
Hold up, I'm seeing something. It's 6 weeks later. You going right back into jail for the same shit.